Good morning everyone. Today we are going to discuss few problems on matrices. In order to better understand this episode, I suggest to visit a previous episode 7, then come back to this episode to better understand. And if anyone is not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and press the bell button. Thank you.
First question, if capital A is equal to 3 by 3 matrix 2 0 1 2 1 3 1 minus 1 0, find the value of a square minus 5a plus 6i. We have to find the value of a square, then 5a, then 6i. That means identity matrix of order 3, since the given matrix is of order 3 by 3. Is it clear? So GT, given that A is equal to 2 0 1 2 1 3 1 minus 1 0. Now A square is equal to A into A, which implies 2 0 1 2 1 3 1 minus 1 0 into multiplying A twice. Yes, so that is A square is multiplying A twice. So 2 0 1 2 1 3 1 minus 1 0. Sudden shape. Yes or no? So now listen here. 2 into 2 4 plus 0 into 2 0. 1 into 1 1. Now 2 into 0 0 plus 0 into 1 0 plus 1 into minus 1 minus 1. 2 into 1 2 plus 0 into 3 0 plus 1 into 0 0. Yes or no? Now first row over second row I have to multiply with each column present in the second matrix. That is 2 into 2 4 plus 1 into 2 2 plus 3 into 1 3. Now 2 into 0 0 plus 1 into 1 1 plus 3 into minus 1 minus 3. Now 2 into 1 2 plus 1 into 3 3 plus 3 into 0 0. Yes or no? Now second row over third row 1 into 2 2 plus minus 1 into 2 minus 2 plus 0 into 1 0 1 into 0 0 minus 1 into 1 minus 1 0 into minus 1 0. Now third column I have to take 1 into 1 1 plus minus 1 into 3 minus 3. Now plus 0 into 0 0. This is the required matrix of A square. What is A square? 4 plus 1 5 0 minus 1, so that is minus 1 2. This one 4 plus 2 6 6 plus 3 9 1 minus 3 minus 2 2 plus 3 5 2 plus minus 2, no? Yes or no? 1 into 2 2 minus 2 minus 2, this element is 0 0 minus 1 minus 1 1 minus 3 minus 2. This is the required element of A square. This is the required matrix of A square. Now next we have 5A. 5A in the sense scalar multiplication. Yes or no? In place of lambda I have 5. That means every element in the A I have to multiply with the value with the scalar 5. That is 5 2s are 10. 5 0 0. 5 1s are 5. 5 2s are 10. 5 3s are 15. 5 1s are 5. 5 into minus 1 minus 5. 5 into 0 0. This is nothing but 5A. So now 6I I have to take. Listen here. 6I. That is something like A square. So 6I, that means 6 into identity matrix of order 3. Since the given matrix is of order 3 by 3, I have to choose identity matrix of order 3, that is 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. That is 6 0 0 0 6 0 0 0 6. This is the required 3 by 3 matrix of 6I. Is it clear? 5A I have, A square I have. According to the question, solve, that is A square minus 5A plus 6A. implies. What is a square? 5 minus 1, 2, 9 minus 2, 5, 9 minus 2, 5, 0 minus 1 minus 2, 0 minus 1 minus 2. That is a square. Minus, what is 5a? 10, 0, 5, 10, 5, 15, 5, minus 5, 0. This is nothing but minus 5a plus 6i. That is 6, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 6, 0, 0, 0, 6. What is the resultant matrix? You have to write. This is a 3 by 3 matrix. Listen here, subtraction and addition is possible only when the order of the matrices are same. Since the given 3 matrices, that is after finding a square, 5a and 6a, all the matrices of order same, so that I can add, so that I can subtract. That is 5 minus 10 is minus 5, minus 5 plus 6. The 6 minus 5 is 1. This or no? No. Minus 1 minus 0. Minus 1. Minus 1 plus 0. Minus 1. Next. 2 minus 5. Minus 3. Minus 3 plus 0. That is minus 3. This or no? No. 9 minus 10. Minus 1. 9 minus 10. Minus 1. Minus 1 plus 0. Again here minus 1. Minus 2 minus 5. Minus 7. Minus 7 plus 6. Yes or no? Minus 7 plus 6. Minus 2, minus 5, minus 7, minus 7 plus 6. That is 6 minus 7, that is minus 1. Yes or no? 5 minus 15. 5 minus 15, minus 10. Minus 10 plus 0, minus 10. Now third row. 0 minus 5, minus 5, minus 5 plus 0. That is nothing but minus 5. Now minus 1, minus of minus, that is it will become plus. Minus 1, minus into minus is what? Plus. So, minus 1 plus 5, that means 5 minus 1, 4. 4 plus 0, that is 4. Now, minus 2, minus 0, minus 2. Minus 2, minus 2 plus 6. Minus 2 plus 6 minus 2 is 4. This is the required matrix for a square minus 5a plus 6i. 1 minus 1 minus 3 minus 1 minus 1 minus 10 minus 5 4 4 is the resultant matrix of a square minus 5a plus 6a. Just go through this. Is it clear? Second question. Express the following matrices as sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrices. Very important question. Express the following matrices as sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrices. They are given one matrix, they are given one square matrix, and they are asking to express, they are asking to write the matrices, given matrices as sum of symmetric and skew symmetric. SUM, sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrices. That means after finding symmetric and skew symmetric, whenever you are adding symmetric matrices and skew symmetric matrices, then you have to get the original matrix what you have given in the question. That means let capital A is equal to first matrix 3, 5, 1, minus 1. First I am giving one name to the matrices. Capital A is equal to 3, 5, 1, minus 1. And they are asking as sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrices. That means P is equal to 1 by 2 into A plus A transpose for symmetric. And for skew symmetric, Q is equal to 1 by 2 into A minus A transpose as skew symmetric. Listen here. Whenever they are asking for the sum of symmetric and skew symmetric, to find the symmetric, you have to write P is equal to half into A plus A transpose. That means half into A plus A transpose, you will get symmetric. Half into A minus A transpose, you will get skew symmetric. After finding P and Q, you should get P plus plus Q is equal to the same matrix, that is nothing but A. That is our task. Is it clear? First you will get one matrices, you have given one A. Then after, as per our theory, you have sum of symmetric and skew symmetric. For symmetric, P is equal to half into A plus A transpose, and for skew symmetric, Q into half, Q is equal to half into A minus A transpose. We are finding symmetric and skew symmetric, keep it aside. After finding symmetric and skew symmetric, add those two matrices. After adding those two matrices, if you are getting A, then that expression is correct. You have to get, you should get. That's what. They express the following matrices as sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrices. Is it clear? Concept clear? Now we move on to the symmetric matrix. Listen. For that, first you should meet what is A transpose. Transpose means interchanging rows and columns. That is 3, 5, 1, minus 1. This one, this is transpose. A transpose. For symmetric, P is equal to half into A plus A transpose. That means addition of two matrices and scalar multiplication with 1 by 2. That is A plus A transpose. Addition is possible only when the order of the matrices are same. Say 3 plus 3. What is that? Half into 3 plus 3. 6. 5 plus 1. 6. 1 plus 5. 6. Minus 1 plus minus 1. That means minus 1 minus 1. Yes or no? Minus 1 minus 1 is minus 2. This is nothing but half into A plus A transpose. Again, I have to multiply this half with the entire element of this matrices. That is half into 6. That is 6 by 2. 3. 3. 3. Minus 2 by 2. Minus 1. This is nothing but P. Something but P. Listen here. Half into A plus A transpose. A plus A transpose. Half and multiply with the matrices. You got 3, 3, 3 minus 1. That is P. Now we are going to find the Q matrix. That is half into A minus A transpose. What is my A minus A transpose? That is half into A minus A transpose. 3 minus 3. That is 0. 5 minus 1. 5 minus 1. 4. 1 minus 5. Minus 4. Minus 1. Minus 1 minus minus 1, that is minus into minus is plus, minus 1 plus 1, again 0. This is nothing but half into A minus A transpose. Scalar multiplication. I am multiplying each element with the scalar 1 by 2. That is 1 by 2 into 0 is 0. 1 by 2 into 4, that is 4 by 2 is 2. Minus 4 by 2, that is minus 2. 1 by 2 into 0, that is 0. This is nothing but Q. This is nothing but Q. So, after finding P plus Q, if you are getting original matrix, then our task is completed. P plus Q. What is P? This is Q. Now, 3 plus 0, 3. Now, 3 plus 2, 5. 3 minus 2, 3 plus minus 2. That means plus into minus is minus. 3 minus 2 is 1. Now, minus 1 plus 0. That is minus 1. You got A on. Check 3, 5, 1 minus 1. 3, 5, 1. That means A you got on. P plus Q is equal to A. This is the way you have to express the sum of symmetric and skew symmetric. That means P is nothing but symmetric and Q is nothing but skew symmetric. Sum of symmetric and skew symmetric. For the given matrix, express the matrices sum of symmetric and skew symmetric. P is symmetric matrix, Q is skew symmetric matrix. How can you tell that P is symmetric? P transpose is equal to P or not? Check. What is the definition of symmetric matrix? P transpose is equal to P. It has to be P. What? Take P transpose 3, 3, 3 minus 1. You got the same matrix or not? I'm taking transpose. P transpose is equal to P. Now, what is the definition of skew symmetric? Q transpose is equal to minus Q. Q transpose, Q is equal to minus Q transpose. Q transpose is equal to minus Q. What is Q here? What is Q transpose? Take Q transpose 0, 2, sorry, 0, minus 2, 2, 0. This is nothing but Q transpose. Now minus Q. minus 2. Take minus outside. If you are taking minus outside, what will be the 0, minus 2, 2, 0. So check. Q transpose is equal to minus Q. That is symmetric, and this is called Q symmetric. That is P plus Q is equal to A. This is the way of writing. Express the following matrices as sum of symmetric and Q symmetric. Try this second one. Try. Is it clear? Third question. Prove that AB the whole inverse is equal to B inverse A inverse if A and B are invertible matrices of same order M. Listen, this one theorem. Inverse of a matrix. AB the whole inverse is equal to B inverse A inverse. We have to prove. Provided they have given that A and B are invertible matrix of same order. If A and B are invertible matrix or of same order, then we have to prove that AB the whole inverse equal to B inverse A inverse. We have studied inverse of a matrix, that means definition of inverse matrix, invertible matrix. That means if A is of order M and B is of order M such that AB is equal to BA is equal to I. That means B is known as inverse of A denoted by A inverse. That means if A matrix is of order M, then there exists another matrix B of same order M such a way that AB is equal to BA is equal to I. That means identity matrix. Then this B is known as inverse of a matrix A. Then B is known as inverse of a matrix A denoted by A inverse. Denoted by A inverse. That means wherever B, I have to substitute A inverse. That means A into A inverse is equal to A inverse into A is equal to I. Yes or no? This A inverse is nothing but matrix B. Inverse of a matrix A denoted by the letter A inverse. Inverse of a matrix A. That's why A inverse. Is it clear? Is it clear? Now we'll move on to the proof. AB the whole inverse is equal to B inverse A inverse. By the definition, AB into AB the whole inverse is equal to I. That means in place of AB, consider this is A and this is B. AB is equal to I. Yes or no? AB is equal to I. Where B is nothing but inverse of A. That what? Inverse of A. AB the whole inverse. AB into AB the whole inverse is equal to I. Now, by pre-multiplying by A inverse, pre-multiplying, that means pre means before, post-multiplying means after. That means here pre-multiplying by A inverse. That means I have to multiply A inverse over here. That means A inverse into AB into AB the whole inverse is equal to A inverse into I. That means pre-multiplying by A inverse on both the sides LHS and RHS. That means A inverse I have to multiply over here and A inverse I have to multiply over here. That's what I have multiplied. Is it clear? Now that is A inverse into A. B I am keeping as it is. AB the whole inverse is equal to A inverse into I. That is nothing but identity matrix. 4 into I, you will get 4 matrix. So 4 0 0 4. So identity matrix is nothing but we are considering here 1. That means A inverse into 1. That is nothing but A inverse only. So A inverse A. A inverse A is what? I. That's why I over here. A inverse A is nothing but I. B I am writing as it is. AB the whole inverse is equal to A inverse. Is it clear? Is it clear? By the definition of inverse law. Inverse law means say this one only. By the definition of inverse law, listen. I into B. AB the whole inverse is equal to A inverse. Because A inverse A is nothing but I. That is nothing but inverse law. That is inverse law, no? A into A inverse or A inverse into A is equal to I. So in place of A inverse A, I have I. B, AB the whole inverse is equal to A inverse. Is it clear? Now, I into B, that is what? B only. I into B is nothing but B. AB the whole inverse is equal to A inverse. Is it clear? Now, again I come back pre-multiplying by B inverse. Pre-multiplying by B inverse. That means B inverse I have to multiply over here and here. Yes or no? That is B inverse into B. AB the whole inverse is equal to B inverse A inverse. B inverse A inverse. That is I B inverse B is something but what? I only. AB the whole inverse is equal to B inverse A inverse. I into something is what? AB the whole inverse is equal to B inverse A inverse. Is it clear? Wherever we are substituting the pre-multiplying by A inverse, pre-multiplying by B inverse. Both sir. By the properties of inverse law and definition of invertible matrix, we are proving this theorem. AB the whole inverse is equal to B inverse A inverse. Very important proof. AB the whole inverse is equal to B inverse A inverse for any square matrix or for any matrix, invertible matrix A and B. For any invertible matrix A and B, prove that AB the whole inverse is equal to B inverse A inverse. Fourth question, if capital A is equal to cos alpha minus sin alpha, cos alpha, and if A plus A transpose is equal to I, identity matrix, then value of alpha is, we have to find. Listen, they have given that A is of order 2 by 2 matrix, then we have to choose identity matrix of order 2 by 2, that is I2. Yes or no? That is A plus A transpose is equal to, what is A given? Cos alpha minus sin alpha, cos alpha, plus what is A transpose? Cos alpha, then sin alpha, here minus sin alpha, then cos alpha. So is equal to A plus A transpose is equal to I. That means identity matrix 1 0 0 1. So far clear? Is it clear? A plus A transpose is equal to I. Then find the value of alpha. Then the value of alpha is, listen, addition is possible only when order of the matrices are same. Since the order is same, we can add two matrices. Cos alpha plus cos alpha, A plus A, 2A, that means 2 cos alpha. Cos alpha plus cos alpha, 2 cos alpha, minus sin alpha plus sin alpha, that is 0. Sin alpha minus sin alpha, again 0. Cos alpha plus cos alpha, again 2 cos alpha is equal to 1 0 0 1. Is it clear? 1 0 0 1. Now, definition of equal matrix. If two matrices are said to be equal, first order should be same. Yes, order are same. Corresponding elements also same. That means I have to equate 2 cos alpha is equal to 1 so that I can find the value of alpha. So that I can find the value of k. Previous episode we have seen. Same concept. That is 2 cos alpha is equal to 1. Therefore, cos alpha is equal to 1 by 2. This implies that alpha is equal to pi by 3 or 60. 180 by 3, that is 60. Trigonometric trigonometric ratios. Sin 30, cos 60 is 1 by 2. Or we can write pi by 3 or that is nothing but 60 degree. Is it clear? So the value of alpha is pi by 3 or 60 degree. Is it clear? Very easy. Depends upon this A plus A transpose, we are finding. A plus A transpose is equal to I, so that I can equate each element. Here, remaining two elements are 0. So, the 2 cos alpha, sir, I am going to take only this one. We can take 2 cos alpha is equal to 1. We get the same answer, cos alpha is equal to 1 by 2. Alpha is equal to pi by 3 or 60 degree. Is it clear? Fifth question. If capital A is equal to alpha, beta, gamma minus alpha, such that A square is equal to I. This condition is important. A square is equal to I. Then show that 1 minus alpha square minus beta into gamma is equal to 0. 1 minus alpha square minus beta gamma is equal to 0. We are going to prove with this condition only. A square is equal to I. We are given A is equal to alpha, beta alpha, beta, gamma minus alpha. So A square is nothing but A into A, that is matrix multiplication, that is alpha, beta, gamma minus alpha into alpha, beta, gamma minus alpha is equal to, what is identity matrix of order 2? Since that A matrix is of order 2, so that I have to take identity matrix of order 2, 1 0 0 1. Is it clear? Listen here, matrix multiplication 7 shape. Alpha into alpha is alpha square plus beta into gamma plus beta into gamma only. We can't do anything. Now alpha into beta, alpha beta. Beta into minus alpha, minus alpha beta. Yes or no? Now gamma into alpha, gamma into alpha. Now minus gamma into alpha, minus alpha gamma or gamma alpha, whatever it is. Now gamma into beta, gamma into beta, minus alpha into plus, minus alpha into plus, minus alpha into minus alpha. That means plus alpha square. Yes or no? Okay, cancel these two, 0, we get these two elements are 0. Yes or no? Is equal to 1 0 0 1. Yes or no? Just go through that, and after multiplying is equal to 1 0 0 1. Listen. That is, since both matrices are equal, since A square is equal to I, order of the matrices are same, so that I can equate first element to first element. First element to the right hand side of first element of the matrix. That is alpha square plus beta gamma is equal to 1. We got a result 1 minus alpha square minus beta gamma is equal to 0 or 1. So, hence is it clear? Very easy. According to this condition only we are going to prove. Okay. So far, we have discussed few problems in this episode. I suggest to practice, then only you will get the idea of this topic. Before entering to the problems, I suggest to visit all the theory parts, then come back to the problems, then only you will understand. If anyone is not subscribed my channel, please do subscribe and press the bell button. Thank you. No,